Hey dolls! I have this very fashionable shower cap on right now because I wanted to change up my hair because, as you know, I used to have this adorable little mermaid unicorn hair, but time takes its toll and it was fading ugly. My roots were growing out and I was ready for a change. So I lightened all of my hair and I posted a poll on my Instagram and I basically said, hey, out of these two things, which do you want me to do? So they were both things that I was kind of wavering between, and my niece had the bright idea, shout out to her, to make this a video and do it as my dog picks my hair. But honestly, I think that it would have been a lot more fun and engaging for you guys to have you guys choose. So that is why I posted the poll on my Instagram. So the results are okay. They're not horrible, but I don't know if it's my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna let you be the judge of it, so go ahead and keep watching, find out what you guys voted for, and I'll see you guys back here in a bit, and I will reveal this to you guys. So before I get into this look, you can see I have a little Fluffy right here. I don't really get to show her that often, so when I can, I try to, but she's taking a little cat slumber on my bed. But anyway, yeah, the porpoise of this, I posted a couple little polls on my Instagram, and so right now we are going to go ahead and look at them. Let me turn on my screen recorder so you guys can see what's happening right here. So we said, what should I do next with my hair? Pink, purple, and blue layers, or pink and purple middle split? And an overwhelmingly amount of people wanted the split, which I've never really been a fan of split hair, but I've wanted to try it. So I'm kind of glad that they picked that because it'll be fun. Okay, and then the next one is bangs or no bangs. I've really been wanting to cut bangs in my hair because, as you guys know, it's just grown out like crazy. I used to do like swept over bangs a lot, but as you can see, they have grown out crazily, and I've just been kind of wanting straight across bangs, but I've been kind of nervous to commit to it. I've been playing around with wigs and things like that to kind of see how it would look, and I don't hate it, but I don't know, I've just been too nervous to commit to it. And this is a 50-50 split vote, and swiping up. Okay, yay! Alright, so it says it's a 50-50 vote, but it says that there's 490 votes for bangs and 488 votes for no bangs. So that means I gotta do bangs, because like it says 50-50, but it tells you the votes right there. So that's cool. Thank you to everyone who voted for bangs. I'm scrolling through your names right now. That was amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because I secretly really wanted bangs regardless what hair colors you guys chose. Yeah, so I guess with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and do my hair split pink and purple and chop straight across bangs into it. So now is usually when I do the cut scene to showing you guys what colors I'm using and actually coloring my hair. But before I get into that, I want to let you guys know what I use to lighten my hair, because I get a bajillion questions on this even when I post like random photos on Instagram with my blonde hair. People are like, what do you use to strip the color? And honestly, it's horrible for you. Like, box dye is horrendous. I do not condone actually using this, but I always get 1,000 questions, and this is what works for me. Keep in mind, my hair is naturally pretty light, so when I strip colors out of it, it's already naturally pretty light. Like, my roots grow in like a dirty blonde, and my hair is not like super dark tone or things like that, so it strips color very easily for the most part, unless it is like a really deep rich color. I use the Revlon Color Silk box dye, and this one is in 03 Ultra Light Sun Blonde. If you do want to look into it, this is what I use. Again, I am by no means a professional stylist whatsoever, so if you fry your hair with this, that is not my fault. Do not come for me. I'm not like promoting this and telling you go buy this, it's amazing. It's not going to work for everybody. Everybody's hair type is different, so use at your own risk. Dye responsibly. Okay, let's move on to the actual fun part of this video. Okay, so for the pink, when I do my hair, I usually just use old Cool Whip containers to mix the dye in. Okay, for the two colors I'm going to be mixing together to make the pink, I am using Arctic Fox Electric Paradise. And then I am also using Arctic Fox Virgin Pink. Now the reason I am mixing these two together is because I am doing purple as well. And the Virgin Pink has a very, you can kind of see it on the rim of this, it has a very purple hue to it already. So I'm using this more kind of orangey pink, the Electric Paradise. This one is more warm tone, whereas the Virgin Pink is more cool tone. So by mixing the two together, it kind of counteracts that hue of the purple in it to make it more of a true, vibrant, bright pink. So I'm going to mix these together, and usually when I do my regular pink hair, I will do half and half. So I'll do 1 part Electric Paradise, 1 part Virgin Pink, but because I'm doing something a little bit different, I'm going to be doing 3 parts Electric Paradise and 1 part of the Virgin Pink. Okay, so here you can see what I mean by the 3 parts of the one color and 1 part of the other. So looks like mac and cheese and ketchup, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing this up. Okay, now once I have the shade mixed up, I want this to be a little bit lighter, not so deep and vibrant. So I'm gonna take my Tresemme white conditioner and just add a little bit of this to it, so that it makes it a little bit lighter rather than so deep and bold. And just mix, 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 mix that in there. Next for the purple, I'm going to be using Virgin Pink, again, since it already has that purple hue to it. And then I'm going to add just a slight touch of aquamarine. I could use Purple Rain from Arctic Fox, but I never ordered that, so I don't have it. So I'm just going to mix my own purple and hope that it comes out how I like it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a mess. It was really hard to like get the color right because it kept going like a little too blue, but I think I finally got the color that I wanted. So I basically just kept mixing the aquamarine and Virgin Pink together until I got some sort of more purple shade, because it kept going more blue and indigo. I don't know what happened, but it was like really like mauve-y too. So I just put this one aside and I started mixing up something new and fresh, and I think it looks a lot better. I added a little bit of this to create this. It was kind of a mess. I can't give you guys the exact ratio for this, but we're here and that's what matters. And I will actually be purchasing Purple Rain in the future for when I want to create purples, because this was just too much of a stress and struggle for me. So it was my bad for not just having a purple dye on hand. So unfortunately, this is what we get. But yeah, hopefully this will be what I want. I'm gonna let these swatches sit for a while, let them kind of dry out, and make sure that these are in fact the shades that I want to use, and then we'll proceed on to either fixing the colors or coloring my hair. Okay, so a couple things. As you can see, first and foremost, I have split my hair in half and sectioned it off just into 2 little sections. I have my full-length mirror back here to double as my eyes, so I can kind of see what I'm doing while I'm working in front of the other mirror. And then the first thing that I'm going to do is take some of my conditioner, and you can also just use Vaseline for this, or use like chapstick that has Vaseline in it. And I'm just going to pop this all around the outside of my face, the frame of my face, just so that the dye doesn't stain my face. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit around my neck as well, because I tend to always get dye in those areas, as well as a little bit on the tops of my ears. I'm going to glove up. I'm going to put both of the colors where they need to be, like on each side, just so that the part is kind of designated. And also I'm gonna try a little something, and by applying the dye first, it's going to help that thing work, hopefully. So I'm just gonna take the purple first, and I'm just going to, here we go. This is always the most nerve-wracking part, is just laying down the base. Just the first couple of strokes. So nerve-wracking. Okay. There we go, kind of angled downward. Then I can kind of see what I'm doing here. There we go, you can see I have split the purple. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the pink real quick. So now that you can see I have the split done here, I have a little hack that I'm going to try and use. And that is a piece of foil and some little duckbill clips. So, dropped one on the floor. What I'm going to do is take my foil. And the reason I did the die right here first is so that this would kind of have something to stick to, I guess. Take one of these clips and just clip it down to my head with my hair about where I want it to be. Then I'm going to use my other clip, clip the other side, and then kind of adjust where I want that to be. I just took out the pink side, and it's okay if a little bit of the pink gets onto the purple side. I just don't want the purple to get on the pink because that'll be a little bit more of a hassle. So I'm just going to go ahead and start painting this on my head now. And I'm just gonna go in little sections like I normally would if I was applying the color just by itself. Okay, so I just finished up the pink side, as you guys can see. So next I am going to take off this piece of foil. With a new piece of foil, I'm going to just lay this on top of the pink side. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the purple side. Here is my hair, all half and half. And now I'm just gonna let this sit for about an hour or so, rinse it out, and then I will be back. Ta-da! Here's my hair. My camera's gonna keep going out of focus because it's trying to focus on my background. Usually I'm like closer to the background, so yeah, my camera's probably gonna go super out of focus in this little segment. But anyway, here is what the hair looks like done. And here is how the purple came out. Here's how the pink came out. Here's the middle part. And again, sorry for the blurriness of my camera. And then here is what it looks like from the back. So now, if all the hairdressers watching this are not cringing already, I'm gonna cut my own bangs because y'all voted for bangs, and I'm like really excited for this because I haven't had bangs in forever. And so yeah, I'm excited. So basically I'm just gonna go and section off the part that I want to cut. I'm gonna leave a couple strands on the sides on the frame kind of out because I want to trim these down so it can help kind of like frame. But other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it took me a lot longer than I would like to admit. That was an embarrassingly long amount of time to get these all figured out here. But so the first thing that I'm going to do is start chopping like layers into these side pieces here. And I'm just using like little shears. And I have a garbage can right here, so don't freak out. Look at it, it's already cuter. Oh my gosh. And I just take the scissors and just kind of like gently like push them together, kind of like this, as I'm going up and down, so that the layers are more choppy and not so blunt. That looks really cute actually. Okay, so like I'll show you a blunt cut. Boop. Blunt cut. So I'm just gonna chop off both of these sides here. Oh my gosh, what would Manda look like with short hair? This is what I would look like with a little bob. That's honestly like kind of terrifying. Like, I don't know, y'all probably think it's adorable, but this is just like not my style. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just start chopping in these little layers. As you can see, now it looks like so. Just gonna brush and smooth that out. You can see my little choppy layers happening. They have no rhyme or reason, but now that I have my hair like a little bit more manageable, I'm gonna pull my bangs down and I am going to kind of part where I want the bangs themselves to be at, and just cut a blunt line across this so that I kind of know where I want my bangs to be at. Oh my gosh, this is wow. My thinning shears, and I'm using these first if I can find them. Where did they go? I'm gonna use these first because then if I chop off too much, it's not gonna be as harsh, or as, it might be a little bit more salvageable if I just use my thinning shears first and foremost. So again, I am not a professional. I have not cut my own bangs in like 800,000 years, at least straight across bangs. So it's all just trial and error at this point. These are just little thinning shears, and I am just going through and kind of chopping these up so they get a little bit shorter, like so. We're getting bangs. Oh my gosh, this is so like cringy. This is fun. I haven't done this in years. I forgot how much I kind of enjoyed this. Alright guys, I think this is it. I think I'm about where I want to be. I might go in and clean this up just a little bit more before you guys see me the next time, but I'm gonna take my hair down and brush through it real quick. And this feels bizarre. Like, I feel like a totally different person. I gotta go in and trim this piece up real quick, but other than that, oh my gosh, this feels so weird. What do we think? I feel like an anime character, or like, I feel even more like a Harajuku girl. And I will see you guys back in a little bit with my full makeup done and everything, just so you guys can see the finished look. Okay, and here we are. Oh my gosh, I have so many mixed emotions about this. This is so weird. I can't decide whether or not I like it. The colors, I love the colors because they are gonna fade so pretty. I can't wait until they get to the point where they've faded to be like really pastel and gorgeous. So here's the pink. We're used to seeing this on me. This isn't really that different. And then over here we have the purple, which if I pull all this back, it's kind of weird to like see myself with that color of hair. It's kind of more like a periwinkle purple rather than like a lavender or lilac, but I don't hate it. I think it's gonna fade really pretty. I didn't straighten it. This is just after sleeping on it for one night, so it doesn't look that bad. My bangs, however, this is gonna take a lot of getting used to. I am not gonna be used to this. I absolutely love how this looks up like in a ponytail though, because like these little pieces can like fall down, and it's really, really cute up in a pony. I love that, and I do have to wear my hair up to work every day because I do work in a kitchen, so having it up in a ponytail like that is going to be adorable, but having it just down and straight feels a little odd. I also feel like I really want to do like little, oh my gosh, even like little pigtails like this. Hello, like that is so cute. What do you guys think? You guys voted for this, so here you go. This is definitely a step in a weird direction for me. How do you feel about the bangs? Do I pull them off? Do you like them on me? I feel like, as mentioned, if I have different hairstyles or whatever, like pigtails or something, like it can be a little bit cuter. This is definitely the most like Harajuku style hair that I've had, so I think that's why it's like really hard for me to adjust to it, because usually my aesthetic is a little bit more sexy cute, and this hair is more like cute, and so it's a little bit hard for me to kind of adjust to that in itself. But overall, it's not horrible. Like I told my mom, I don't absolutely hate it. I'm not in love with it. It's not my favorite thing I've ever done, but I don't hate it. I'm sorry, I keep like leaning over here to see in the mirror, and I still have yet to curl it or wave it or anything like that. So here is it just in its natural state after a night of slumber. It's a little bit more edgy, but still cute at the same time. I think that's what's so weird about it, is like I always thought straight across bangs were cute, but like as a grown adult with like the crazy colors, it gives it a more edgy look. So I'm kind of conflicted. Like I don't know if I feel 5 years old or if I just feel like a badass. Like I'm having a lot of mixed emotions about this hair, and it's crazy to think that like hair can do that. But on the bright side with hair, for me, mine grows quickly, so I can change this up in a month or two and basically do just what I did last time. Let me know if you guys like this. But I am very happy at the fact that I don't have to contour my forehead or worry about my eyebrows as much with these bangs. Holla! But anyway, let me know you guys' opinions down below. Again, it's just hair, so if you absolutely hate it and it's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen, don't worry, it'll be gone in a couple months. Who cares? It's, I don't know. How do we feel about it? Let me know down below. And with that being said, I will talk to you all in my next video. So until next time, so long, stay strong, stay true, and be you. Alright.